everybody. Welcome back to Potsy FM with me, Potsy. Today, we're going to take you through our transfer deadline day and our first Champions League group game. So, let's get right. So, before we get into the deadline day, let me tell you the story of the summer so far. We obviously won the treble, and on the back of that, one of our most important players in Josko Gvardiol approached us and said he wanted a new contract. Happy days. Was followed by Jurien Timber asking us for a new contract. Happy days. Logo Costa asked us for a new contract. Happy days. Loving life at the moment. And the big one, Dominic Szoboszlai, before Liverpool could even put in a bid for him, asked us for a new contract. And by this time, we kicked over into the new season. So by starting it at the end of the season, I managed to give him a pay rise, keep him happy, and get him signed down for an extra year longer. So absolutely loving life with that one as well. Which just leaves this man out of my holy trinity that was desperate to keep hold of, but the vultures were circling. And with about 20 days left on his promise, he comes up to me. First off, I just see that he wants to speak to me, so I panic. But when I look at it, he wants a new contract. Absolutely over the moon. Not even a bid to worry about, not have to worry about him being upset. None of that. Sign him up straight away, and we're over the moon. We've been trying to keep him and worried about him for the whole summer, but he actually comes to us and asks to stay. And then, just as we got to the German Super Cup against Bayern under new management, about half time during the game, I get a notification the laptop's restarting out of nowhere, needs to do an update. I've left it too long, it restarts. So I say, okay, log back in, load the game, disaster strikes. I'm back at the Champions League quarter final with PSG. Oh, I was devastated. All that hard work, the winning of the treble, everything, the tying down of the contracts, just gone. Just gone. Didn't back it up, didn't save the game, and had to go back to the start. So played through, still managed to secure the treble for the interest of the keeping it, the continuity of the game. And the transfer window was going pretty much the same. The same players came up for me for a contract. I managed to sign the same 3 players who I'll show you in a second. But as of this video, as of now, this man, Big Ben, has not come up to me asking me for a new contract. He still expects to be sold if a £70 million bid comes, and I'm terrified. The only good thing is, as you can see here, his ability has declined a little bit. It's declined by a whole star, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. He's only 22; it shouldn't be dropping that much. But yeah, he's going to be important to us, no doubt about it. So we've got a big deadline day now. Let me show you the ins and outs of what we've done so far. Conrad Lima went to Man United. They activated his release clause, 32.5 million. So we took it. We knew it was come. We was expecting it to come. He was someone we wanted to get off the wage book just because we got so many midfielders. So he was the first out the door. And this one threw me a bit. I wasn't overly keen on selling him, but Spurs activated his release clause. I didn't know he had a release clause. He wouldn't even listen to us for a new contract, so he went out the door, which just meant that I was planning on loaning out Cassidy and Zaire Emery, but one of them had to stay. Cassidy got a loan bid from Hoffenheim. He was moaning about not being out playing enough, so I figured it would be a good chance for him to play some football without the pressure of being in the first team. And we'll see how he develops over the course of his season at Hoffenheim, who, of course, in the Bundesliga with us. And now on to the signings. First one through the door, Mohamed Ali Cho. Floats like a butterfly, stings like TCP. He is coming in initially as a backup striker, but if Sesko continues his decline and he continues the way he started, I think he might be first choice before too long. He got 6 goals in the Pokal on his debut, and he's got one start in the Bundesliga. We bought him in from Sociedad for 33.5 33 million, sorry, and it will rise to about 55, I think, with all ins. Yeah, that's it. Um, so he's one I'm excited about. Mohammed Ali Cho, MAC, Mac. We're going to call him Mac. Return of the Mac. Right. Next in through the door was Robin Goosens. He was on the transfer list at Inter. We needed a left back. We needed to sign someone German just for squad registration purposes. So he ticked all the boxes. It was between him and Luca Netz. Initially, I wanted Netz, but he wanted a hell of a lot more money on a contract. So Goosens came in, 28 million, not too shabby. And last but certainly not least, Nguyen Perez came in from Napoli, so we went to raid Naples again for a centre back after taking Kim Min Jae. He was probably signed as Kim's replacement. We faced some competition from Bayern Munich for this guy, but I figured he's got pretty good physicals. He's 25 years old. I think he'll be a great option at centre back. Probably not first choice, but certainly not worried about bringing him in at all. Right, so let's get into deadline day. How are we going to do? How are we going to fare? Are we going to keep hold of Big Ben? Are we going to keep hold of these three? Look, Endrick wanted by Chelsea, Mariba wanted by Chelsea, Kim Min Jae by Juventus. I know they were after Tony Silva as well. So it's going to be a big deadline. I'm not looking to make any signings, just looking to keep what I've got, and that is the one that's. While it's teams like Leicester bidding, I'm not overly worried. It's if the Man Cities or the PSGs of the world come in, then we might have an issue. But let's just, click through for the first hour. Currently, no agent offers coming in. Right, I'm not going to worry about doing any of these stupid interviews. Just going to see where deadline day takes us. Right. Oh, two offers. Scary times. Is there anybody here worth looking at? Tarek Mitchell. He would have been a good backup left back, but he's not German, so not bothered. Right, let's see who's in for our players. Barcelona make Vanna offer. Ooh, wasn't expecting that one. Just don't care. This guy, 18. I just don't know if he's going to be. I mean, if I can get 2 million up front for him, 2.5. No, if I can get, how about that? Yeah, yeah, I'll take that. He's not made an appearance for us. I don't think he will. Um, yeah, he's part of the 200 midfielders we've got at the club. Probably under a little bit of pressure for wage budget, but not that he was on millions. But oh, who's in this time? Got 7 hours remaining, and now Barcelona want Moretti. No, only Moretti you're getting will be in pint form, and it won't be this pint of Moretti. He's staying. Are you hopeful of? No, never heard of him. 7 hours remaining. Ooh, some decent transfers going through there. Oh, no new offers for our players. Who else we've got? There's a couple of decent keeper options there, but I'm not much money to spend. Um, who else we got? Dennis Zakaria, Jan Tillman, 76 million. Have a laugh. Um, Thomas Lamar, Julian Weigl. He would be a good option. Um, pretty reasonably priced as well. But no, we're not interested. And he's gone to Hertha. Good luck, mate. We'll see you on the flip side. 5 hours remaining. No bids. Can only be a good thing. Can only be a good thing. 4 hours remaining. There's a bid. There's a bid. Who's it for? It's got to be for Seshko, hasn't it? It's got to be. It is. It's by Leverkusen, and it's £83 million. Only 42 of it up front. I wonder if that's going to upset him if I reject that, because I did say 70, but it's not 70 up front, and there's no way he's going to a team in the same league. I'd rather have him unhappy and sitting on a bench and rotting. We've got enough money in the bank to not worry about things like that. But there is no way Big Ben is going to a team in our league. Not on your life. Sorry, Ben. Is this him kicking off? Nope. Speculation persists that Endrick could be leaving the Red Bull Arena. Yeah, no intention of selling him. 3 hours left. 3 hours to hold on to the Big Ben. Oh, there's another bid. I bet it's. Hopefully, it's Leverkusen again. It is Leverkusen again. And it's the same bid, if I'm not mistaken. I admire your persistence, but still a no from me. 2 hours remaining. What is next for Ben? Increasingly likely he'll get the mood he's been angling for. I'm just going to ignore that. Pretend it never happened. Cool. Any more big deals going through on deadline day? The rumour of Madrid in for Endrick. Not happening. Speculation. No, he's not leaving. Go away. 1 hour left. Oh, this is nail biting time. Oh, there's a bid. There's a bid. I wonder if. I mean, I can afford him. Would he be a good? Could he replace Sesko? Not yet. Not yet. He's young enough to still develop, though, isn't he? How old is he? 20 years old. He's only 2 years younger than Sesko. Yeah. Buy Leverkusen again with the same bid again. So they're getting the same answer. Right, 45 minutes left. Surely they've given up. Surely Big Ben is staying with us. Deadline day passes. Get in there. We've kept the boy, kept the team together. The band is still intact. And I am over the moon. Right, so now that's done and dusted. I think there's another couple of days before the promise runs out. So I don't know. Yeah, don't know why that is. But I'm going to play through the Cologne game. And you can join me for the first game in the Champions League, which will be in between these two, I believe. Right, so we've had the draw for the Champions League. State of this: Liverpool, Man United, Fenerbahce, Monaco, Chelsea, Lazio, Rosenborg, and young boys. I mean, how many young boys? Could be 50 of them on the pitch. We don't know. But look at that for a start. Liverpool at home, Man United at home. At least they're at home, I guess. And we've got Monaco away, Chelsea away, Lazio away. I mean, it doesn't get easy. It's not easy, is it? Since you left us, it's happened. I mean, look at that. Not only have I tied him down to 2031, it doesn't even kick in to the end of this season. There's no release clause. There's a few bonuses here and there that I weren't particularly happy about, but I don't care. He's staying a rude boy, and he's our rude boy. And he, along with the other rude boys, will want to start this Champions League phase with a win at home to Liverpool. So let's do it. So I'm going to make some changes because there's no way he's starting. They're the wrong way round. Do that, and we're going to do. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So that's the team we're going to go with. We're going to go with Costa in goal, Gvardiol, Kim Min Jae, Tony Silva, Timber, Moretti, Bellingham, the Dom, Vanna, and then we're going to go with Mac, or we can just call him Cho. That's just as easy, and Sesko, Big Ben. So let's try and get a solid start to our Champions League defence. First time the Rude Boys can say that they are champions of Europe, champions of the world. And we've got Liverpool at home. As hard as it gets, really. They've got Dewsbury Hall in the midfield. But other than that, everyone that's in their starting 11 is there at the start of the save. So a bit like real life, not a lot of squad rotation there from Klopp. And then he'll moan when everyone's old and decrepit, can't run. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. No highlights so far. Be a tough game. Bayern Munich, they're taking an early lead. They've actually lost 2 league games already. They got thrashed 6-2 by Dortmund, and I believe they lost to Freiburg in the last game. Kim Min Jae there trying to bring the ball out, looking for Tony Silva. Timber is in down the right hand side, takes it down there. Can he find the cross? Not the first time, but he beats his man. cuts his back. Oh, he's been a bit greedy there, the boy. But yeah, Bayern Munich actually managed by Simone Inzaghi now. It was Gallardo over the summer in the first version of the save before the game decided to crash itself. And yeah, both times we played the German Cup final, we thrashed them, and that caused Nagelsmann to lose his job, along with the no league titles in 3 years. Here we go, Guardiola. Cho. Oh, look at that for a finish. Oh, I hope that's not offside. It did look suspicious, but I think goals like that deserve. Oh, disallowed. Unlucky son. Muhammad Ali Cho almost delivered the knockout blow, but he just went a bit too early. But look at that for a finish. That is ridiculous. Come on, try and pull one of them out when you're not offside, please. But yeah, both times Bayern Munich losing their manager. Um, so be interesting to see if he is more of a challenge for us going forward. And oh, I thought Big Ben had got a goal there. That is Muhammad Ali was offside again. Jesus, has he ever onside that fella? 40 million quid for someone to stand offside all the time. There we go. Timber trying to get in down the right. It'd be handy to nick the ball here, wouldn't it? We're pressing. We're getting closer. We're not now. Canate looks for Salah down the there right hand side. He looks Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall with a strike, and it goes clip the bar and goes over. Right, come on, boys. We don't want to be drawing our first game. It puts a lot of pressure us on the league stage, and not only that, teams like Liverpool, the head-to-head could really count towards the end. Big Ben is in, and Big Ben, oh, if he don't start finishing goals like that, he's going to make me regret not selling him to Leverkusen. I'm only joking, Ben. Chill out, mate. Get us a goal, will ya? Someone get us a goal, will ya? Really want to kick this defence off with a win, and against Liverpool would be a great team to do it against. I mean, it's the only team we can kick it off with a win against, but you know what I mean. 10 minutes into the second half, coming up to no highlights to speak of. Timber starting to look knackered. Guardiola starting to look knackered. Big Ben starting to look knackered. Come on, give us another five. Let's all three of you combine to get us a goal, will ya? Here we go. Dom looking for that run at the near post. He's going to get another chance. Is he? He does swing it in. Goes all the way through to Kim Min Jai, who puts it, smashes it home. He doesn't put it anywhere. He smashes it home. Take that, Allison. Oh my good God! What a finish from this Korean international. The Dom looks like he's overhit it here. To the world, it looked like he overhit it. But that's just the genius of the man. He was just picking out his little mate at the back post. I say little mate, I called him little again. He's quite tall, the fella, to be fair. Big Kim. And that is the goal that we wanted. Now we can maybe look at bringing on Goosens. And we're going to bring on Simakan at right fullback. And we're going to bring on Vitor Roque for his first appearance of the season. He's been out of a niggle. And Dude the Dude can take a breather for Mariba. That rhymes. There's a chant in that somewhere along the line. But Mariba actually really found himself in the Club World Cup, scored a good few goals in that tournament. So hopefully he can bring that form into the season and really give us a bit of a headache on what to do with that midfield. Because yeah, there's only so many people we can play, and we've got quality everywhere. So blessed in that department. Gosens, Muhammad Ali, there he is. Oh, floated like a butterfly. It just lends itself. I mean, I can't have a player called Muhammad Ali and not keep saying that. So apologies in advance, but you've got at least a season of me using those kind of puns. But come on, 10 minutes left now, boys. Let's try and keep this tight. I know you're not going to. I know you're going to try and score a goal because I'm not going to do anything to tell you not to try and score a goal. But here we go. Muhammad Ali trying to bring the ball away again. Vitor Roque. Can he do something? Can he be the difference maker? He looks for the Dom. The Dom's just, I mean, Van Dijk's still quality, isn't he? But he's giving the ball away. The Dom, Varner. Oh, he's looked for Vitor Roque, and Vitor Roque has snuck in. He's finished it past Allison. Surely he stayed on side. Surely we're not going to get robbed of another goal. And we are. We are. That's a shame. I mean, that was a really good team goal. And he's blown. I mean, those lines are misleading. He was never far off. I can see it from here, ref. Right, approaching the last 5 minutes. Can we hold on? It's only 1-0. It feels like it should be a lot more comfortable than it is. I mean, they've had more shots though, but here we go. We've got a chance late on, and Kunku with a free kick. So happy I said his name right first time. And Kuku looks for Tony Silva. Muhammad Ali Cho was just standing there. It's hit him. No one's done anything, so he's put it in. But are we looking at a third disallowed goal? We are. I mean, I told you he was born offside, this guy. He was actually born offside. Yeah, he's a mile off. Absolute mile off. No wonder nobody reacted. Van Dijk was fuming there. Look, he was going to go and kill someone. But 3 disallowed goals. It would be a travesty if they were to get one now. But they haven't. We've held on. Great start to our defence. 1-0 at Liverpool. What a start. What a transfer window we had. I'm over the moon with the players we brought in. Over the moon with that result. And on the back of that, I will have a look at the fixtures now. And so, where are we going to come back? I think, yeah, I think we're going to play through and then Chelsea and Bayern. That's a good place to come back. So, right, if you agree that we had a great transfer window, or if you disagree, let us know either way down in the comments. But please join us again in a couple of days for that double header, Chelsea and Bayern Munich. And in the meantime, if you just give us a big thumbs up on the video if you like what you're seeing, and any recommendations you'd make in terms of should I have signed the players or signed, should I have sold the players or sold, and should I have kept Big Ben or not? He hasn't started performing this season yet, so there's a chance it may have been a mistake, but I believe I've got enough in the bank to compensate. But yeah, like I said, if you disagree or if you agree, just let us know down in the comments, and we will see you soon.